gotta bring you the other orange one.
This one has little cat kisses.
Nibbles.
She's taking a little munch.
Munching.
Munch.
She's a munch.
She's a munch.
Wow.
If she had sexuality and she doesn't because she's fixed, she gives lesbian. She gives like.
Just because you're fixed doesn't mean you can't be sexual. I mean, my mom's dog is fixed and she humps the blanket every evening, so.
Fair enough. She's giving.
And we let her. We were like, yeah, explore your sexuality, girlfriend. Get it.
All right.
Get that blanket.
She's giving lesbian. That's all I'm saying. Pebbles.
Yeah.
She gives like weird lesbian.
Yeah, or
You know?
like, honestly, kind of ace.
Yeah, or that. She's just couldn't be asked.
Yeah. Well, she's giving gargoyle. That's what she's really giving.
She would definitely be, if she was a person, she'd be so into people watching.
Oh yeah. No, she'd be like that TikTok you sent me, that woman who just looks out her window and like judges people walking by. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That would be your cat.
I mean, she loves her window TV.
Yeah.
And we're so weird. She like, because there's always like inside cats who like want to go outside. She's terrified of going outside, and whenever we're near a door, she runs away. But she always like wants to watch.
Yeah.
She
likes to watch.
She likes to
watch. Your cats.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We can touch on that later. But yeah, this poor bed frame is falling apart. It's in the mail. A new one. I got a tummy mat. So it's like it's on the floor. Mm-hmm. And it's like this thick. So next time we record, we might be a little closer to the ground, or it might be on chairs.
Okay. We'll see. So it's like, is it a mattress too, basically?
No. So I'm going to use this mattress.
Okay. So you're still going to use this mattress.
This mattress is great. It's the frame.
Yes. I was just wondering how, because you were talking about like getting something that rolled up or whatever.
Yeah. I decided that's too much work.
Yeah.
And I just never do it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm totally going to roll up a mattress every day and unroll it every night.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
You know what? I was thinking that when you were telling me about it, but I didn't say anything because I was like, she'll figure it out.
I was living my little anime life. Like, oh, that'd be so cute.
Yeah, it's like, you ever see that person on TikTok who lives in their car, and their car, they're able to like fully convert it into like...
I've seen a couple of people do that.
A bed and stuff, and they also like, yeah, I don't know. Like, it looks so cute, and you're like, oh, like, this is so cute. And then I think about having to do that every day, and also living in my car, and I'm like, I'm glad she's found a way to make it glamorous, but
it's a full hour in the morning procedure,
Yeah.
at least an hour in the evening procedure.
yeah.
I done it. I was living in a Volkswagen bus for not super long, just a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a hassle.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not getting the roll-up one. I'm getting the stationary one.
Okay.
So yeah.
Wait. So then why would we be on chairs if your bed's still going to be here?
Well, it's just gonna be really low.
Oh.
At that point, we could also just bring in. We'll see. We'll test it out when it gets here.
Okay.
I'll show you what I mean, and we might want to do chairs.
When it gets here, we'll test out your bed together. Sorry.
Put it that way.
Well, for the podcast.
For the podcast. It's for the pod.
Don't get any ideas.
Yeah. That's weird, you guys.
Do you want to show TikToks this episode or no?
You could. I have some to talk about.
Okay, we can also save it if you want.
Yeah. But I just realized my vocal tics aren't TikToks. There's one Vine, and there's one that was just a running gag in. Well, yeah. So they have a couple that's like one's a running gag in a show.
Okay.
Should we just get into it?
Yeah.
So my favorite vocal tics. I was just thinking about it. So one of them is, how much could a banana cost? $20.
Wait, I think I know that. What's that from?
It's from Arrested Development.
Oh.
I actually use a lot of Arrested Development jokes.
Have you ever even seen that?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Oh.
I've seen all of it.
Okay.
It's okay. The first... It's like the first 2 seasons are really good, and then it got canceled, and then they brought it back, and then there are like 3 more seasons, and they're just the same thing over and over again, and it's really uncanny. Yeah, the revival seasons aren't that great.
Okay.
So that I use that one. I use I don't care for person. Like if I'm talking about a person, it's like I just love the mom in that show. She's so cunty, and she's a voice actress normally, but she's also in that show. If I show you a picture of her, you've seen her.
Okay.
But she has such an iconic voice. She's the mom in Archer.
Oh.
I
think I know that voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I stopped saying phrasing, which is an Archer thing. Phrasing. I use one from BoJack Horseman. I use a lot actually when we're talking about like shows, especially because like in my house, the roommates, they're pretty particular about like spoilers. Like they try not spoil things for me, but I'm just like, look, if we're having a conversation about a show, just spoil it for me, just so we can continue the conversation. Because it's really awkward when you're like halfway through talking about a show and he's like, oh, I don't want to spoil this thing. Well, it's like, how do you continue the conversation and get to your point, you know?
Right.
So I'm just like, it's no Ibsen. Which is a reference to BoJack Horseman.
Oh.
It's
so these don't really sound like vocal
Are they vocal
things?
Are they just things that I say?
These are just things that you say.
But I say them all the time. I just move in conversation. What would you...
Like a stim to me is like how I'll just randomly turn to my boyfriend and say Drake. No context. Like it doesn't fit. It doesn't have anything to do with what we're talking about. Sometimes I will use my sims in context, but like most of the time I'm just saying something because I like to. Like I'll constantly I repeat that TikTok audio that's like, I don't even know if you've heard this one, but it's, she pisses when she farts. Sometimes she sharts. Booty rockin' cowgirl coming to your barn.
Why does that sound like it's from Trixie and the Katya podcast?
They've probably said it before, honestly. But like, I saw TikTok use that sound recently. This is an older TikTok sound. And it reawakened that part of my brain, and I cannot stop saying it all the time.
Oh.
I mean, I've done pretty good, and I haven't said it around you, I think. Did I say my boyfriend earlier? I fear I might have said his name.
Yeah,
okay.
You say your boyfriend.
Okay, good.
Wait, I thought his name was my boyfriend.
Yeah, that is his name. My boyfriend.
You tell me you've been lying to me this entire
time. First name, my last name, boyfriend, and I use both.
Yeah, he's like Chinese, right? It's like M-A-I, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Maybe it's a Vietnamese name. I can never remember.
You know what? We don't know.
We don't know.
He's like that guy from that 70s show where the joke is like, where are you from? And then every time he's like about to say like something happens, like a big loud noise happens or something.
Someone runs into the room. Oh my god, this thing happened.
Yeah.
So maybe I don't have that many vocal stims because it's more just like things I like. It's like more like references I like to put into conversation because I find it funny.
Oh yeah, I think that's less of a vocal stim.
Even if I like purposefully do it sometimes, I guess so. In that case,
I don't know.
In that case, I can only think of 2 vocal stems.
Okay, what are yours?
In recent memory? Just anytime anything happened in front of me, I'd just be like, "Look at all those chickens."
That's a great one.
Or okay, the second one. Can I pet that dog?
Okay, that's a great one too.
That dog? Which is like
that was both of ours for a while.
In any situation, even if I'm not. Without a dog, if I'm just touching anything, it's just, can I pet that dog?
That is a perfect example of a vocal stim.
And then the third one, and it was just because I spent an entire day walking around the house And so it was a vocal stim in that way.
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe more of my vocal stims are like songs get stuck in my head.
Okay.
Where like, I think I mentioned like 2 bars of a song and it just plays on repeat. I was walking around the house just saying
that could be a vocal
stim
stim too, or like a line from a song that like how every time and I've done this a couple times. I've noticed now that I'm editing. Every time one of us says "get into it," I have to go get into it, like that song. So
yeah.
That's a newer vocal stim of mine. I don't know when that started happening, but
I feel like
I've done it.
It's been around for a while because I've stopped noticing it.
Okay.
I've stopped noticing it. But just for context, we were getting bridesmaid dresses because someone we know is getting married. It might be one of us.
It's not.
It's not. But we're both bridesmaids. And the place we got the bridesmaids dresses is a place called...
It's still up for debate. It's either Azazi...
Well, we call it Aziz Ansari.
We call it Aziz Ansari.
Aziz Ansari. But so maybe my brain went from Aziz Ansari, and then my brain leapt to Azuzu to Bazuzu. Yeah. Which I thought was a TikTok. And I was looking it up. It's not a TikTok. It was like a 1-second clip that they kept using. This is like so my specific thing that I spend time on the internet. So I'm really into Red Letter Media on YouTube.
Okay.
And they just talk about movies. They don't even review movies. They like talk about the movie industry and stuff. And they're just really insightful. And they have this kind of reoccurring show where they like talk about their favorite movies, and one of them was like Exorcist 3, which I'd never seen, but at one point whoever is controlled by a demon in that movie says Pazuzu, and they just put that little 1-second clip like all throughout the episode. So I'll look for it and I'll try and send it to you because it's not a TikTok. When I said I was like you're driving to pick me up for breakfast and I was just in my car looking at TikToks, I was looking for that because I swore it was a TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Not a TikTok.
I have a whole folder of...
You have a whole folder?
Yeah. There's like 10 or something.
10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of ones that I can even remember. Like, there's a bunch I can't remember, too. Because they just come out when they come out. Like, one of my Stims has been this way for years. It's not even from anything. I just, like... Well, I guess it's technically a song, but... I just... Anytime, like, I hear, like... E or I say E, then I have to do E-I-E-I-O. It's
okay.
That's a little tick of mine.
E-I-E-I-O. I will
but not to that tune.
Oh.
Just E-I-E-I-O.
E-I-O.
E-I-E-I-O.
I will do they don't really do them anymore like on TikTok, but it was for little where like people like would hit the phone. They'd like
hit the phone.
Like they're recording themselves and then they like smack the phone and it makes this really loud sound. They're just so aggressive. It'd be like, fuck you.
Holy crap.
So I'll like just kind of do that. Like in my head, I'm being recorded in a TikTok. Sometimes after of nothing. Sometimes I'm in the car and someone cuts me off.
Yeah.
But that's kind of one. Because sometimes I'll just do it for no reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. There was a little while where I kept singing the same part of a Cheek Face song.
Which one?
It's kind of long. It was just like, dude, did you know that the lawn is a bourgeois signifier of wealth and leisure? Just that on repeat.
You
for
have
like 2
days.
days.
You have a couple.
Like
now that I
songs.
think about it, you have a couple song ones that you like to whip out.
Yeah, just like when I'm doing stuff.
Yeah.
I can't remember any of them now. Why not?
How about the one that ends with like take the wedding ring off or whatever, or
take the wedding ring off?
You know what I'm talking about? You were like, it's like such a good song, and you were like, you kept singing that part where it's like it's normal at first or it seems normal, and then at the end it's like clear that it's like one of your favorite songs. You said you wanted to perform it or something.
Is it Pale Blue Eyes?
Is it that?
I don't think so. I think that's a song I said I wanted to perform. It is about cheating with a married person.
Yeah. Weren't you singing like the last few lines of that song for like a while?
Maybe.
Maybe not. I thought you were.
Read it yesterday, and I'd surely do it again. The fact that you were married only proves you're my best friend. But it's truly, truly a sin. Maybe. It's kind of long.
Okay. I swear, you have said that a few times.
You know what I sing? I sing the riff. I go, wow, bow, 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 bow. I do like sing little like music, guitar riffs and stuff. Sometimes they get stuck in my head.
That one is really... I sing that one too.
That one gets stuck in the head. Well, while we were setting up, we were just doing KK Slider versions of songs.
That's true.
Which is also fun. Me.
Yeah. Me, ma, ma, me. Ma, me, ma. Ma, 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 me, ma, 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 me, ma, ma, ma. Me, ma, 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 me, ma, ma.
Okay, I want to hear some of your vocal stems.
Okay. I'm just going to show you.
Fuck you.
You've
never seen people like slap the phone?
Well, yeah, I see when people hit the phone.
They're like, fuck you. Or, no doors, no problem. I don't actually say that. I just was watching those TikToks.
Is that the one where it's like the door and then it's like DORE? The door?
I know a vocalist too.
What?
Bogosbinded?
Oh yes! That's a great one. Bogosbinded?
I just love getting people when they say like Bogosbinded? Wow.
Wow. Let me pull up my folder. What?
Big boobs?
Yes. Ciao. Anyway, that you're right. I do that all the time.
Just whenever says anything out of pocket, it's one of those two.
Yeah.
It's either you're done or big boobs.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, it is one of those. Here's the one I was talking about.
She pisses when she farts. Sometimes she shorts. Booty rocking cowgirl coming to my barn.
I've never seen that.
You've never heard that
No,
audio?
I've never heard that. It's so good.
I do that all the time. She pisses when she farts. Sometimes she shorts. Yeah, I love that audio.
Well, recently it's been I got guns and I got my rights and I fuck dudes on Friday nights.
Yeah, that one is good. Here's another one. Mine.
I got a question, man.
Yeah.
Is that douche deluche or duplicate de lique?
Douche
Frappe.
So what?
The douche deluche or de lique?
I will say that, like, whenever I can't pronounce something, I'll be like, is that douche deluche or delicate delicate? Doesn't even have it. Like, it could be such a random word, and I'm just like,
that's giving those like Italian brain rots that are going to be popular. You know what I'm talking about?
Italian brain rot?
You haven't seen those?
No.
Where it's like, I can't even pronounce them. They're crazy. We'll look them up in between episodes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I
swear you've seen these.
Okay, I probably have. Another one of mine. That's like, this is like when I'm like mad, but like funny mad.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
She's crazy.
It's this.
Hurry your ass up. We ain't got no time
for this silly shit.
For the silly shit.
Just load.
Just load.
It's that whole thing. Laura! Just load. Just load. It's like reset.
Oh, that's a good
I
remember when you said that to me and laughed so much. That's such a good one.
We ain't got no time for this silly shit. Laura! Just load. This one's a classic, and I don't say it as much anymore, but for a while. And it'll still come up sometimes.
Oh, you know what I'll do sometimes? I'll walk around the house. My vocal stims, I realize, are like kind of creepy. They're from like horror movies and stuff. Laura.
What is that movie?
That's from Twin Peaks. It's from a show.
Oh.
But there's like a parrot that's just really creepy and just goes Laura.
I've got some parrots on here. Just you
Okay,
wait.
yeah. Parrots are like the like god of vocal stim. All they do is vocal stim.
Exactly. Yeah. And then I start vocal stimming parrots, and it's a cycle.
Yeah. Maybe we'll be parrots in the next life. Would you be parrots with me?
I would love that more than anything.
Just annoy the shit out of
We
people.
could just squawk all day.
Don't do that anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's our next life.
That's our next life.
That's our next life. Okay, this is the one though that it's kind of older, but I still reference.
Oh, did you wear wigs? Have you worn wigs? Yes.
Wait.
You skipped ahead too far.
Did I?
Your hair.
No, it's right
changes
here. It's right here.
dramatically, from short to long. Do you wear wigs?
No, I do not.
Have you worn wigs?
No, I have not.
Will you wear wigs?
Maybe.
When will you wear wigs? Mr. Woods, I will ask
Mr. Woods.
Have you worn wigs?
When will you wear wigs? Yeah, the wigs one.
I don't know if I say it that often, but sometimes I'll be like, how can you watch a movie on your fucking phone?
That's pretty good.
David Lynch has some good ones. Your fucking phone.
Okay, this one is like, I don't even know how many people have seen this TikTok. Well, clearly a million, but I don't like
Brilliant.
a million. What'd you say?
Okay, do you just see the TikTok about
A quillion? Is that what you said?
Quillian shrimp.
No.
There's a guy on TikTok who does like future news, where he's like, "Be careful! Next week, the newest TikTok trend is gonna be teenagers going to all-you-can-eat buffets. And it's called whaling, and they're gonna say they're gonna whale tonight, and they're gonna go and they're gonna try to eat a Krillian shrimp." Do not eat a Krillian shrimp. Alright, what are we talking about?
Wait, this TikTok, I think I maybe showed you this one before. Let's just watch it and then I'll explain what the vocal stim is in this.
Wait. No head tonight?
No head tonight?
No head tonight? What? The Vine?
Oh.
It just looked like the beginning of that.
Oh no.
Anyway, sorry.
It's this.
What the fuck is this? Get away from me. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm done. Nap.
So the vocal stim is, I'm done. Nap. I will say that, and I don't think anyone knows what I'm referencing, but that's like,
That's iconic.
that's that, and that's the stim is like, nap.
I'm done.
Nap.
I'm done.
Nap.
You're done. I'm done.
You're done.
No.
Yeah. Okay, this one, I guess this one's like less
You know,
of a
you know
vocal
what I
stim.
have to stop myself from doing?
What?
Every time I drive by construction, I have to stop myself from going, road work ahead.
I sure hope it does. Yeah. No, that's a classic.
I've had to stop
still do
myself. Well, sometimes I'll be in like a car with someone. I'm like,
Oh.
Maybe I shouldn't. But if I'm by myself, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every time.
Every time.
Yeah. Did you say that because you saw Drew in this next one?
Is Drew in this next one?
Yeah.
Is this when you 3D printed them?
Wow. Okay. Well, this is so neat.
So this, I guess, this is less of a stim, but like anytime, like, and I think I've done this on the podcast before, but anytime like something happens or someone presents something or something, and it's just like underwhelming, I'll just be like, wow, thank you.
That's so neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That comes from that. I guess it's less of a stim, but it comes from that.
Definitely when someone says something out of pocket, I'll just be like, wow, thank you. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Very nice.
Oh,
That's a good
very
one.
nice. My
Okay.
wife. Whenever someone's like, oh yeah, my wife, I always go, my wife.
That was an accidental. See, they come out
Yeah.
sometimes. That one was a perfect example. I say that all the time. Very nice.
Coming out.
I want the world to know. Yeah.
My wife. Because once you notice people say my wife, you just can't stop. Because people say it all the
Yeah.
time. They're always talking about their wives.
Yeah.
Men always talk about their fucking wives. My wife.
My wife. Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, this one's a parrot.
Yay.
Yeah. What do?
Wow, is it the Pac-Man sound?
Basically, it sounds like it. But it's specifically the, oh, what do? I do that constantly. Like, and my mom loves this parrot too. So we both like started, like, when I come downstairs, I'll go like, what do? And then she'd be like, what do? What do? So that's what we both have. Here's another parrot. I'll just do the other parrot one.
Here you go. People want to know if you're touch activated. So if I touch you, they want to know if you go beep beep.
That's the whole TikTok. It's just this bird going beep beep. But I love the beep beep started from SpongeBob, and now when I say beep beep, I also think of this parrot. But there's like one scene, and I don't remember what episode it is, but SpongeBob goes like beep beep.
I always think about future. Future.
There's a lot of good SpongeBob stims.
Maybe that's why
I think I have a lot of SpongeBob stims, and they just come out when they come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just too much. Wee woo, wee woo.
Yeah. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. That's a good one. Anytime it's windy outside, I have to sing the Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza, because like that one scene is so windy and it just reminds me of it.
Whenever we're at the mall, I always think to myself, we have to go through the perfume section, the perfume department.
The fragrance department.
Fragrance department. That's what.
No. Yeah, that's true. That is a good one. Okay, I have two more.
We're not going to the mall.
No.
Let's go to
The mall
today.
today. Here's the other one.
New lemon pepper steppers.
So anytime I put my shoes on, I have to say to myself, putting on my lemon pepper steppers.
Oh, I have another one. And this is actually a vocal song because I'll say it apropos of nothing. The Mama Liz's chili oil.
What is that?
Okay, that was a vocal sim of a streamer I was watching.
Oh.
I don't know. It might be a TikTok. I don't know what it's in reference to. But Mama Liz's chili oil.
I saw a TikTok the other day of somebody else who had a vocal sim, and I had never heard. Like, I went and found the original, and I had never seen the video before, but it was like a TikTok of like this guy trying to fit. He's at like I don't know, it looked like a Subway or something, and he's got one of those like like metal containers that they put the ingredients in, you know. He's trying to put a lid on it and it's got salami in it, and he's like, the salami lid won't fit, the salami lid. And I'm like, that's a really good vocal stem. No wonder she had that, because like salami lid it feels so magnificent coming out of the mouth.
Now that I think about it, I've picked up a fair amount of vocal stems from the streamer. I think the fact I don't watch this streamer much anymore means I'm doing less of them. But
you're doing less of the stimming.
The stems, because he's just doing it all the time.
Right.
But good night, y'all. Going to bed.
Good night, y'all.
Hawk. That's the Hawk Tua.
Oh, right.
Did I tell you about the background of that?
Yeah, you did. You did.
She was part of like the
somebody
scam.
did. Yeah.
Good night, y'all. Going to bed. Or the chocolate chunk cookie.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be like, I'll give that 5 boos.
Or how about the Tati Westbrook thing where it's like, you did it at my birthday dinner.
Or
sucking dick and cock. And you did it at my birthday dinner.
Or just did you come to my birthday party, bring a birthday gift to me on my birthday? Yes.
Wait, what is that from? I remember that.
I think it's actually Tyler the Creator. But he's like in a loose wig. Did you come to my birthday party bringing a birthday on my birthday? Yeah. What's another good Tyler Creator one though? Oh my god, can you stop?
I don't think
when he's making waffles.
I don't think I've seen that one.
That's another good one.
Okay, I've got one more.
We're getting to ones that I don't even say.
I got one more in my folder.
Okay, one more.
And I do say this a lot.
Okay, why did Will Smith just slap Chris Rock?
Okay, why the frick did Chris Ross just punch Chris Ross in the penis?
Yes. Oh, okay. You know what I started doing? Like, this is whenever I start, I can't stop.
What?
But we are not going to we are not going to. Oh, what is it? We are not going to sucking fuck this year.
What is that?
I gotta look it up again.
Wait.
Oh my god, I'm saying it wrong.
So this one was my okay stem for a long time. Like anytime I'd say okay or somebody else would say okay, I'd be like, okay, why the frick did Chris Ross just punch Chris Ross in the penis? But recently my okay stem has been the same as yours, I think, which is okay, which is a song.
Yeah, that's another good song one.
Yeah, that is a good song one. But yeah, so there's some words that like trigger vocal stems for me, and then I have to like do it. Yeah.
We are not going to. Oh, God, I can't remember it now. Once I remember how to say it, I think the problem is that I can't stop saying it because it's like the phrasing of it is so weird.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I feel
you're
like,
not going to. Anyway, what do you feel?
I feel like we ended up coming up with a lot of the ones we usually do, though.
I think the
just by talking.
I think the problem is part of the nature of it is you don't think about it.
Exactly.
So it's hard to be like, okay, what are my vocal stems? Because you're just like doing them naturally.
But I hope in doing this, like now people will like notice some of the ones we have and maybe know the origin. Like the Bodo's printed one.
That's original.
Yeah.
Bodo's printed.
Well, we've already included that TikTok in one of our other episodes.
We did.
Yeah, I put it in.
And I only noticed vocal stems when other people point it out. Like the Pazuzu one, I only noticed because I was walking around the house saying it, and when I realized, I was like, what?
I think that's why I stim more with my boyfriend, is because I've gotten so comfortable with him when he comes over. I just act like I'm alone, and then I'll say like these vocal stems, and he'll be like, I think he's so used to it at this point. Like now he doesn't have any reaction, but sometimes it does make him laugh because sometimes I will break out like the okay, why the frick did Chris Ross? Or Yeah.
That's good.
That one and the she pisses when she farts. Those are like the two I've been saying the most recently, and yeah. You know what?
Call me daddy while I holler, man. That boy's so damn good looking. That's one stuck in my head too.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we touched on a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. Me mo me me mo
me mo me me mo 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 me mo.
I don't know how that song goes.
Me either.
Big boobs. What? Child. Anyway, so